Hello and welcome to the Quibber channel. I'm Jason, your host. Now, Dirty Chinchilla asked a question on my comments. Quibber, have you considered unexpected events? Those are daily events when you drive, and my understanding is that you don't deal well with the unexpected. That is an actual really good question. And the answer to that is, would I say complicated or simple? I have no freaking clue. No, the idea is this. If I walk out to my house and someone says still hello to me, I can freeze up. If someone talks to me or initiated conversation or something happens and I'm not thinking, I can freeze up. I can enter what would be, I would class as and this is a bad thing to call it, a car crash situation when my brain just freezes up. But I've been watching recently. Well, I'm very objective when it comes to the things I face and the things that bother me. And when I'm in VRchat, when I'm in what is the essence of VR headset, which is my safe space, I am able to function, able to deal with people coming up to me and saying hello, deal with situations that are not expected, except when someone comes up on the stage or when I'm trying to do the rules and that and someone interrupts me talking. Computer games. Sometimes I can play computer games fine. And in computer games, things don't happen all exactly what you're expecting. They're types of surprises that my brain seems to handle. And those kind of things I can handle. Some kind of things I can't. I will only know when I actually start sitting in the thingy, in the car. What my thought of is this. Sorry if I'm being a bit random. It's because my brain's all over. I'm dealing with like 7 different things at the moment. I'm trying to think on about to do with technology and that. Now, first of all, going into the car is going to start with, even if I don't ever get to drive the car, I will have people to drive me places. I will have people figure out people to drive me places. So even if I can't drive myself, the car can still be a mobile safe space and can still get me out of the house. Me learning to drive will be a very slow thing. Very slow, and it will be done with the okay and a talk with my GP. And I will probably have to have, I think it's called, let me check. Okay, I thought I might have to have a medical provisional license, which is a short-term license if you've got certain disabilities and that. Well, seeing as they only seem to cover, from what I can read here, diabetes, fainting, yes, that would be bad to have a license, heart conditions, sleep apnea, epilepsy, strokes, and glaucoma. So, yeah. I will have to talk to my doctor about it and that. And the whole point is, sorry, someone's phone was going off next door and I just heard it and thought it might have been an alarm downstairs. So the idea is that we're going to take it very easily. The main point of this, having a vehicle, will be for me to be sitting in the back and to find people, get people who can take me places just now and then, like once or twice a month, nothing major. At the same time, I'm going to take the idea of trying to have a what am I trying to think of? The actual, oh my God, my brain's just gone completely blank to do with this. Take the lessons. Yeah, take the lessons, but that will only start if I feel comfortable in the car. If I sit in all the positions in the car and it feels comfortable to me and feels safe to me, and more to the point, and this is the important bit, if sitting in the front seat of the car, holding a steering wheel, focuses my mind like this does, or focuses my mind like VR does. We're talking months into the future. I'm not going to have a car and then instantly start wanting to go drive it. No. First of all, I need to get acclimatized to actually turning it into a safe space. I need to make it into a safe space that feels completely comfortable and safe to me. And then I need to go into the passenger seat and have someone drive around in it and me watch the person driving and get used to from passenger's point of view. And then maybe go to a car park and sit in the driver's seat with a person next to me and see if I can actually just move the car around the car park and focus on that. And then if I feel comfortable at that point in time, because then I'll have a passenger who is a qualified driver, maybe try, because as a provisional, you can drive, if you're a provisional, you can drive a car if you've got sitting next to you someone who is thingy. Now, you've got to remember, when I have someone next to me, just like I can focus on stuff when someone's in the room downstairs, the doll in the room downstairs allows me to watch TV and focus on that and things like that. And just like when, as Brit Monkey knows, when he's in the house with me, I can focus and do stuff because I'm outsourcing the motivation, I'm outsourcing the energy to be able to do it to someone sitting next to me. So that's how I'll go about learning. And as crazy as it sounds, as absolutely, and this is going to sound crazy, but it's got method to my madness. If all that works, and if I actually take a test in the vehicle, that vehicle, and if I pass all the things that I have to pass to actually be in that situation, then, as crazy it sounds, I might move one of my dolls to sitting in the passenger seat to focus my brain into believing that there's someone there with me so I can drive better. As crazy as it sounds, that might work. Just like having Emma here allows me to actually play computer games without being on stream. Just like having the other doll, the doll in the bedroom, allows me to sleep in the bed easier without triggering issues. And just like having the one downstairs, the one allows me to do more. It is a very, very slow, very, very long-term coping strategy on coping strategy on coping strategy. I may never even get to the point where I drive it myself, but I might. And that is how we will do it. Very slowly, very, very slowly, because it would be a bad thing for me to be driving and all of a sudden, if I went catatonic. It would be a very bad thing. But if the car affects me like the VR headset does, which allows me to sing and stand in front of an audience of 60 people and chat with them and talk with them, and it's, well, I only know by doing. And that's the way it's thinking. I mean, we'll just have to see what happens. So this is Jason for the Quibber channel. It is something I've thought about a lot.